Hey everybody, it's Dylan. This clip you're about to see is the Rock, the UMW Rock cold open. I believe it was our first cold open for the show this season, and I just really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. We threw it together, and our group did really well. It was hard not to laugh and keep a straight face, and I thought it was a great segue for the rest of the show. I really enjoyed it.
Bro, this is such a good idea. Please fix your handwriting. This is gonna be on the meme page.
Hey, what's the big idea here, you hooligans? We're not doing this again. Hey, we got code 10, a couple of kids here trying to make a big deal. I'm gonna need backup.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but no one thinks the ominous message on the Rock is funny.
Please don't take away my scholarship. You don't understand. It's live
Live
from
ACC.
It's already live.
Hi, I'm Isabel. And I'm Katie. And we're going to be rewatching episode 6 when we did a skit called Be My Arms. And I was Bobby Ross, and this is the arms, Isabel. And I love this skit because I had to try to tell her how to move her arms across the canvas without her knowing where the heck she was. And
my favorite part about this skit was definitely the painting that I got afterwards, the final product, because it looked way better than we were both expecting, and I get to hang it in my room and I see it all the time, so it's definitely a reminder how fun this was.
Hi, and welcome to Painting with Bobby Ross. Today, we will be painting mountain/lake/forest serenity. So we are going to start with our blue paint on the bottom of the palette. Bottom of, yes, right there.
It was so hot inside of that shirt and all the lights.
And we're gonna keep filling in that lake to give the fishes little homes. Everybody deserves
multiple species of fish is actually called.
Use our brown.
You get me yellow when I look away.
But all mountains are different. And we are going to make big,
I didn't even
pointy
notice that
peaks,
you did it until
starting with the lightest one. And you're going to make very no mistakes.
I remember that one. I remember happy accidents.
And that's okay. Cute little trees. Happy little
Those
trees.
are gigantic trees. Those are the size of the mountain.
Your lake. So if you look outside,
You look outside,
and that's
you're
beautiful.
ceiling.
Oh, it's autumn now. And to calm myself. Sorry, I had to spit. And /lake/forest serenity. Thank you for joining. Have a blessed day.
That was amazing.
I loved reliving that.
That was really nice. I'm really happy that we had the opportunity to do this and have this class and this channel and just have fun.
Hey guys, this is Aaron Shiflett. I was one of the creators of the hot pepper reaction. This is probably my favorite thing that I've done in this class so far. One thing I thought that went really well is how hot the pepper actually was and how our reaction was. And I thought it made a good skit for the audience and the viewers. So yeah, it was an orange habanero. And if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out. Y'all should have a good day.
What up, y'all? Welcome to Hot Pepper Reactions.
Where it's spicy.
And it may get dicey.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So before we take a bite, we're gonna do some trivia after we take our first bite. So, you guys ready? Let's do this. Oh God. Ooh.
What state is nicknamed the Golden State?
California.
Arkansas.
Oh my God.
What color are Mickey Mouse's shorts?
Red.
Red. I was drinking. Ow. This was all your fault. This is a terrible idea.
Oh, it's coming
I'm done.
What state is known for growing potatoes?
Idaho.
Yes. Oh.
I'm crying.
Name a square state.
Oklahoma.
Kansas. I don't know.
North Dakota.
That's a rectangle, bro.
Hi, my name is Stella, and the segment I'm the most proud of is Be My Valentine. I wrote that segment with some help from Isabel, and I want to give special thanks to Kat, Katie, and Isabel for starring in it with me. I think that the spirit of a cheesy 50s type dating show was captured really well, and I really like how that segment turned out.
Welcome back to everyone's favorite show, Be My Valentine. Tonight we have Katie from Virginia. How are we feeling tonight, Katie?
Pretty good. Valentine's Day is coming up, and I really want to go all out for a lucky lady. Where would you take me on the first date?
Dinner and a movie would be a simple and fun way to get to know each other.
Classic and reliable.
I would take you to a cheese shop and watch to see what kind of cheese you picked. There are wrong answers.
But we love a woman who knows her cheese.
Okay. I've made my decision.
Well, I really wasn't sure where that was going for a while, so tell us who you picked, Katie.
Hello, I'm Caitlin. I know you guys already know that, but I'm just saying it again. And I wanted to say that my favorite video that I made this year was definitely the first Candid Campus. I'm really proud of what we made this year, and I think it definitely translates on the screen, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So, here's the video. Bye!
Hi, I'm Caddy, and this is Candid Campus. Let's go.
It was really fun. I got to work with Caddy, and Stella helped out with her camera and making sure all the boxes were checked. And, we had little sheets of paper that we gave out and for, consent things, and...
Trucker, dude. Mother trucker.
I never done anything like that before. We recorded for probably, 45 minutes to an hour. It was just a really interesting experience, and it was really fun working with Caddy because she was so exciting, and she was really fun and energetic, and it was just really interesting to work with them. The editing process was definitely a little complicated. I'd never done anything before to this scale. I never recorded that much footage when sitting, having audio equipment and all that, and sifting through audio and having to get an external hard drive. It was really fun.
Hi, I'm Brian, and my favorite skit is Apples to Oranges. This is a skit about a murderous apple that my friend Stella and I filmed over the course of a day. It took a long time to film and to edit, but I enjoyed every bit of the process.
Hi guys, so I wanted to react to the episode 2 Eagle Update Super Bowl edition, and I wanted to do that because I was a Super Bowl guest that came on and acted was talking about the stereotypes of liking the Super Bowl as a girl, and it really stood out to me because this was the first episode that the Create team, my group as a Create team, created together, and I remember being really nervous, and looking back, you could tell I was really nervous, but I think it's really good to include because I thought it was funny. I'm proud of it, but I also think it shows that I improved from our first episode to my group's second episode. Thank you.
Now let's introduce our guest Anna, who will be talking to us about the Super Bowl.
Today I want to talk about the stereotypes surrounding girls who like football. Guys also think a lot of girls who like football are bandwagon fans. I want to make it clear that I've been a Raven fan since I saw The Blind Side in 7th grade. Not to mention I also saw One Direction at their stadium. Well, I really want to say I'm really impressed with Austin Mahomes winning his first Super Bowl at 24. And also, before I leave, I want to say, unlike our president, I know Kansas City is in Missouri.
Hi, this is Alfred, and I want to talk about what I thought was my best work that I did for this class. Prior to this, I had already worked on 2 videos that I shot and edited and recorded myself, one of which with the help of one of my friends, and I already felt very familiar with filming and shooting, and so I wanted to try and knack at editing someone else's footage, and that's what I did for Ryan's car quiz. Yeah, enjoy.
Alright guys, what's up? I'm Ryan. My name is Chef.
My name is Jude. I'm Ella.
And today we're going to be playing Ryan's car quiz. The object
we here to teach y'all a little bit about something.
So,
double down, pow. Y'all don't get to see that one, because I might have said a bad word.
Simple by Florida Georgia Line.
See, this shit. Alright, Peanut. Let's see what you got, baby. Heartless by Kanye West. Boom! Whoa, son. Whoa, son. This is round 2, by the way.
Round 2. So it's 2, 2, 2, you, nothing.
No, I got Heartless. Oh. NLE Chopper. I know that.
Boy.
No, hold up.
You both got a point. It's called Bird Boy.
Yep.
Bro, that's Nirvana Teen Spirit. Smells like Teen Spirit. You're talking my generation.
Yes.
I was grunge back in my day.
Did you wear eyeliner?
on, come on.
Nah, I always look like this, but
What is it?
Now I'm gonna
y'all
go
just
and
listen
get the
to some
ball
stuff.
Yep.
So, alright, it's this man's turn.
Yes. So
That's true. That's Ella. Ella, give me your face. That's Ella. I'm Uncle Tudor, aka Seth.
Yep.
That's the Rhinocerosaurus. Y'all up. Go,
Yeah,
player.
Exactly. Ella won, so next time, peace.
Alright, what's up guys? I'm Stefan, one of the creators and actors in the Hot Ones, and I thought that was my favorite one because of the effort that Dylan and I put into it. He made the interview questions. I looked at some of them just to see what kind of questions he wanted to make, and I honestly had a blast eating the chicken wings as well as receiving feedback from my peers about the humor of it. So yeah, honestly that was probably like the most fun I've had in all the shows.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's special episode of Hot Ones, where we'll be interviewing a guest, asking them to answer some very unique, critical thinking required questions, all while having to focus on their responses despite having to eat some pretty hot chicken wings. You're a new addition to the crayon box. What color would you be and why?
What color would I be? You know, right now, I'd say a solid brown because of the wings. Wings very got good vibes right now. You know, it's not too hot, real tangy. But brown's a neutral color. Chicken wings a neutral color. Right now, my vibes are neutral. So, say that again. It's getting hot.
How would you convince someone to do something that they don't want to do?
I mean, my professors do well. I mean, they give me a project and they threaten me with a bad grade, so I guess something that, you know, damages their reputation or something. I'll be a honey badger because I'm small. They're small, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I see like black spots like everywhere. And when I look into the light, and it's just like black spots more apparent.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Ryman. I just wanted to share with you guys my favorite skit I made here at Are We Live, and it was What UMW Students Don't Say. I made it with my best friend Chris right before we were going to go out for the night. It took us like 45 minutes, and it was such a blast making it. We had so much leftover footage that there's an extended version on my YouTube. Look up Ryan and Garner on YouTube, and you should find it there. But it was fantastic, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So stay safe out there, and don't touch anybody.
Who needs a parking pass to park?
Man, bio classes here are so easy. Who goes to McDonald's at like 2 in the morning?
Panera's so cheap.
We love One-A-Ham fire trails. Man, I'm glad they got rid of Qdoba. I love paying for laundry. Man, we have a great football team.
Hi everyone, it's Faith. So for my Supercut, I chose to do the 60-second first installment of the reality TV show-esque thing that my roommates and I made up called 1216, which is the beginning of our address, so that's why we called it that. And I chose this just because it was so fun to make these videos, and they're gonna serve as a really great memento for when we graduate and we don't live together anymore. So, thank you.
Does your name start with an L, Caroline?
Look, I see what you're saying. My name doesn't start with an L, but I needed coffee, so I found a mug. Get your mug.
I'm off.
You know what? You know what? You want your mug?
Caroline.
Get your mug.
No!
You want it? No!
Hey, this is Kat. One segment that I really enjoyed was 10-second animals. I am normally someone that likes to put a lot of time and effort and planning into a drawing, but this absolutely was not like that, and it was super liberating. I had a lot of fun with it. It was a really good segment to put as a de-stressor kind of at the end of the show, because there really was no lines to remember or things to act out. You just kind of had to remember what a lobster looked like and put it on a page.
Hi everyone, I'm Stella.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Kat.
And I'm Em, and tonight's skit or segment is going to be called 10-Second Animals. Brian is going to be reading us names of animals off screen, and we have 10 seconds to draw them. So let's see how this goes.
Mine has a really tiny face.
So cute.
And mine has no face.
Mine also has a beak, but like soulless eyes. Mine's crying apparently. So
mine is kind of a blob with a jaw.
Do I have to show mine? We can show us at the same time. Ready to go.
All of us?
Yeah, just.
Okay.
This is just a good one.
Yay! What do they even look like?
I'm sorry. Trying.
Okay. So this was the last one.
All of our
that's all we have time for tonight. So thanks guys, have a great night. Bye.
Hi, I'm Maddie, and my favorite segment from our show this past semester was College Jeopardy. And in that skit, I was the host, and we had 3 contestants, and they were answering questions about UMW and about college life. And I really liked that sketch because it was really funny, and I really enjoyed collaborating and writing it together.
Hi everybody, welcome to Jeopardy College Edition. I'm your host, Maddie May, and these are your contestants.
Hi, I'm Kat. I'm a freshman.
Hi guys, I'm Em. I'm a sophomore.
Hey, I'm Isabel. I'm a senior.
As you may have realized, each contestant represents one grade level in college. We asked a representative from the junior class to be here, but unfortunately, they were too busy to compete.
It was, I think, the first sketch that we really had that we all worked as a team on, though, because it wasn't just me writing. It was me writing and Stella and Isabel and Em and Brian and Kat all writing together in this one doc. We were all coming up with jokes, and I think that was a really great time.
I'll take What's the Move for 400.
It's Thursday night, and your professor extends the due date on a project you haven't started. What's the move?
What is Go to the Library?
That is incorrect.
What is Go to Brock's for Dollar Beer Night?
Correct for 400.
It was a really hard week for us in terms of, we had ambitious goals. We didn't quite execute them by the time the show happened. We did our best. We got our stuff together, but it was a really busy week for everybody. For us, the ones that we have the hardest time preparing for usually end up being the best shows.
I'll take food and drink for 1,000.
Wow, 1,000. That's pretty ambitious. You're meeting your friends for pizza. Where are you meeting them?
What is the UC?
Wrong.
What is Bocelli's?
No, that's not correct.
What is Benny Vitale's in downtown?
That is correct. Congratulations.
This sketch I particularly liked because I thought the jokes were funny. I thought they were pretty relatable, very UMW, and I think our group also really enjoyed acting in it, which was great. I really enjoyed acting in it, and I thought it was really cool. I think the graphics team did a really good job at making sure that those graphics were up on the screen when they needed to be, because that's one of the hardest jobs we have in the studio, is making sure that everything is on time as far as the graphics goes. So generally, I just felt like this was an overall success. It was very well received, and I just feel really proud of it.
Hi everyone, I'm Caddy, and my favorite segment was the first Candid Campus that I got to do in episode 2. That day was a really crazy day for me because I had just pulled an all-nighter the night before, and I had just gone off an 8-hour plus shift. So basically, I was walking around campus for over an hour after I had just been on my feet since 6 a.m. that day. And it was so weird because I never just go up to random strangers and ask them random questions. But I wanted to do it. I wanted to do something different than I normally do. I was completely out of my comfort zone because I don't like confrontation. But it was so much fun, and I'm really glad that I got to be a part of that. And then seeing the final footage that Kaylin put together, it was just so amazing because I could never thought that it would be so beautiful like that. She did such an amazing job with so much footage. And I just remember also that day, I had went to the gym later that night, and I got recognized by one of the guys that I interviewed. And he just looked at me and he was like, "Hey, you're that girl from earlier, the crazy girl." And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." So that was fun to be recognized as the crazy girl from earlier and not the girl from Katora. So that was new for me. But yeah, that was so much fun, and I wish we could have done more, but you know, it was great what we did get to do.
What's your favorite swear word?
Probably.
No way! Yo, we found triplets! Y'all, did you know they're triplets?
I'm burning up, boy bands, baby.
Okay. So
Are you the square root of -1? Because you are unreal.
And
There you go. Thank you so much. She doesn't need one. Stop it!
Hey, what's up guys? I'm Em. My favorite skit from RB Live this semester was definitely hands down the ukulele trio skit. I definitely preferred the second time that we did it in episode 6, mostly because it was put at the end of the show, and I remember we were playing, and I guess like the show was a little behind on time, and we were performing, so we had no idea. And all of a sudden, like, our group, like, came out and just started, like, singing and having a good time. And I think it was just, like, a really beautiful way to end that episode. And I just think that since it was in our first time performing, it was a lot more laid back and we all had a lot more fun with it. And I'm honestly just gonna miss, like, hanging out with them and practicing. I really think we had a great time, and it shows when you watch the video. All of us are just having a good time and laughing and just like not really caring about what else is going on. So that was definitely my favorite skit from this semester.
Hey guys, I'm Em.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Isabel, and this is Ukulele Trio. This week we'll be playing I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Before the cool running out, I've been giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention.